タンを押してください。
Of devastating diseases with significant unmet medical needs. The company was founded 2 years ago by Dr. David Kern and Dr. David Schaefer. Dr. Kern, our CEO, is a clinician scientist and biotech entrepreneur with over 20 years experience in the design and development of therapeutic viral vectors. Dr. Schaefer, our CSO, is a professor of bioengineering and the director of the Stem Cell Center at the University of California, Berkeley, and he's a world leader and pioneer in this field of AAV research. The platform technology is therapeutic vector evolution, and I'll go into more detail in a bit, but suffice it to say that the variants that come out of it form the cornerstone of our intellectual property portfolio. It's also given us a fantastic opportunity to work with some wonderful collaborative partners, as well as to set up our own internal pipeline of therapeutic products. The company is about 30 strong at this point, and we're located in Emory, California, which is next to Berkeley and just across the bridge from San Francisco. So a little bit more about the Discovery platform, therapeutic vector evolution. This platform enables us to select for AAV variants that are capable of overcoming hurdles that first-generation wild-type AAVs face. Now, when you think about developing therapeutics, you think about the cell types you need to hit, you think about how you're going to deliver that viral therapeutic to get to those cell types, and you think about neutralizing antibodies that can shut that viral vector down before it gets to the cell's interest. So when we think about AAV and selecting for AAVs that have particular desired traits, we think about their ability to target a tissue, we think about their ability to target the tissue in the context of the route of administration, that's the most clinically relevant route of administration, and we think about their ability to target that tissue in the presence of naturally occurring neutralizing antibodies, CD40 empty vectors. So what is this platform about, and how does it work? Well, we begin with the wild-type AAVs, those are primitive capsids, and we subject those AAVs to mutagenesis. It could be random mutagenesis, we insert peptides into a particular region, we do directed substitutions based upon ancestral nodes, we do capsid shuffling. And what that gets us to is about 25 libraries with various different mutations embedded in them. And from that, we get to, when we pool it, the master library of 100 million variants. So let me just say it again, that's 100 million AAV variants. A lot of variants to choose from. So how do we identify the variant, which I've put up here in a little red dotted line, the variant that has the ideal characteristics for the therapy that we want to be delivering? Well, what we do is we subject that library through several rounds of selective screening. Take that library, you inject it into the non-human primate by clinically relevant route of administration, harvest the tissue, harvest genes out of the tissue, and create a new library. The library goes back into the non-human primate. Repeat the process. Do several rounds of selections, and over the course of those rounds of selections, you're actually enriching over time for the variants of the winners. These are the variants that are able to overcome the hurdles, be they anatomical, be they just cellular tropism, be they neutralizing antibody. So at the end of the day, you wind up with a small handful of variants. Now, what do you do with that small handful of novel AAV variants? Well, the next thing we do is we characterize them. So we've got our discovery team in place. 4D has actually developed some very great in vitro and in vivo capabilities to support this. On the in vitro side, we built a team of scientists that are dedicated to culturing particular enriched populations of cells of interest. So they could be retinal epithelial cells, as you see in the upper panel here, derived from induced pluripotent stem cells from humans. They could be beating cardiomyocytes, they could be primary hepatocytes, you name it. This group can also do complex cultures, as I'm showing right here. This is a retina cup, an eye cup. For those of you that are familiar with culturing these sorts of systems, that's out like 6 months that thing's been growing. And it's really quite amazing to me to see the complexity in that tissue culture dish and how well that models what's happening in humans. The company's also built out its in vivo capabilities. We've got a fantastic Rolodex of CROs that are experts in various different tissues. And in addition to that, we've also built out internal capabilities to assess the tissues once they come out of those mice and non-human primates. This is depicted on the slide on the upper right. That would be a mouse retina after transduction with one of our AAV variants. And in the panel on the lower right, an in vivo. enrolled 460 patients. The trial is now fully enrolled. We've had a couple IDC meetings, and we've crossed several thresholds of continuing the trial. We have another one on next milestone is the IDC meeting in February next year. Okay, so this has been a subject of a lot of discussion over the past several days at this meeting. From commercial models, we've made a lot of improvements from the prior therapies that have been out there. In particular, this one that we're looking at is ProVenge, where with ProVenge, every dose has to be preceded by a leukapheresis. As I mentioned before, a single leukapheresis for us yields 16 doses. That enables us to have a centralized manufacturing facility, and it allows us to schedule in a very flexible way for the patients and the clinicians. The half-life of the cooler of the cryo shipment going to the clinic is 10 days, so we can very easily schedule that. We've done it in over 100 sites in our phase 3 trial across the U.S. and Europe. And go back one. And thank you. The last bit is probably important as well. Is that, one of the issues that plagued ProVenge launch was cost density. So within 6 weeks, the therapy had to be absorbed by the clinical practice, and ours is a chronic dosing therapy. It's a cryopreserved therapy that really spreads out the cost density over time. So that's kind of the representation of it. Moving into our launch with the manual process, we believe will be very cost competitive at cost levels similar to biologics. But we also are thinking ahead and thinking about scale and further cost reductions. And I am extremely proud of our manufacturing and research team for the amount of innovation that they have for the automated process. And so we're going to be moving there very quickly, where we believe that both labor savings and scale will be very attainable. As I mentioned earlier, there are several indications that this platform could took towards. Here are some of the studies that are ongoing. I think probably bears note, the ones in yellow that are planned, it's a common question that we get about checkpoint inhibitors. I think this combination actually will make a lot of sense. If you think about if the goal is to fill up the tub of T cells or the immune response you're trying to do just blocking the drain, might not be adequate, but turning on the faucet would probably be also required. And so our ability to induce new high-affinity tumor-specific T cells should be very complementary in all that. So I think what we do with this slide is there's a lot of talk about how to approach this and what are the various ways to differentiate the different platforms. Certainly, we can look at sort of x-axis of this spider plot, the delivery vehicle. For us, also extremely important is the specificity of the antigen. So we have a lot of vaccines or cell therapies that are focused on a single antigen. And we have companies sort of in the middle there, looking at neoantigens, trying to pick out some neoantigens and use algorithms to say these are the ones that are important and figure out a way to get them back into the patient. For us, we believe that the true specificity is if you can get a vehicle to deliver the tumor-specific antigens. Those that we believe they can be overexpressed antigens in the tumor payload that we arm the DCs with, but we believe that the most important are the neoantigens for the individual mutation of the patient. So, in summary, our pulse platform, RNA, autologous cells, autologous tumor, we're in phase 3, commercializable model. And lastly, we believe the platform can be extended starting in kidney cancer in 2018, we hope, and moving forward from there. I think I have about 20 seconds for questions. Maybe we'd have to take them after the session. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Last guy before coffee break, slightly better than last guy before lunch, definitely better than last guy before cocktail hour. But don't worry, I can count you finish on time. For just 15 minutes, that's going to be a brief introduction to Authentis Therapeutics. We have an ultimately publicly traded company, so there's the slide from the way. Authentis Therapeutics, Authentis, the name sort of unique. Your last name, you know, it's probably pronounced Authentis, but we say Authentis. Loosely translated to those who have courage, those who have boldness or daring. Courage doesn't mean that resonates with us because the patients we try to serve with these terrible rare diseases that we focus on. And boldness is the thing we think that pretty much every company at this conference embodies when we think of the innovative technology of, in our case, AAV gene therapy. That's our focus. AAV gene therapy products treat patients with serious, life-threatening rare diseases. We've got a great team. I'm not going to talk much about today, but 85 employees based in San Francisco. We have strict criteria for choosing the programs that we focus on. I'll elaborate on that a bit. We invest in the GMP manufacturing internally at the company, which I think is a key strategic advantage. And importantly, we'll have preliminary funds there from 3 programs by the end of next year. So here's a snapshot of the team, Heather Adels, the management team, a lot of rare disease experience and, importantly, AAV scientific experience in-house. So criteria, very focused criteria to choose our programs. Let me elaborate on that a little bit. First, we only choose what we consider to be extremely high-value targets, meaning serious life-threatening rare diseases with well-understood biology that are all monogenic diseases. They also have other characteristics that we think improve the chances that we'll show powerful clinical benefit with this approach. What I mean by that is, interestingly, in 3 out of the 4 programs we go for, the tissue we're treating is otherwise really healthy, but we're missing a protein that we're trying to replace. And in every case, we believe that we're replacing proteins that we don't think you need at normal levels or even near normal levels to have a therapeutic benefit. So that improves our chances of success. But importantly, we have to apply the science thoughtfully. And we try to do so in several ways. We choose versions of AAV, serotypes of AAV that we believe to eventually have a going to tissue of interest. There are muscular diseases, there are heart disease, liver disease, I'll tell you about. We partner each vector with a specific to tissue of interest and focus expression, of course. And we do have a proprietary approach to how we finalize and design the constructs and manufacture them internally, leveraging the expertise of our head of science, John Gray, and others on the team. Controlling manufacturing, controlling bioanalytics that we have in-house results in products of the highest quality that will improve our chances of safety and efficacy. Finally, we think we reduce development risk. These are programs that all have benefit of strong prostate-based animal models. They all have very straightforward clinical measures of disease to look at in trials. And finally, we're also candidates for very straightforward mechanisms that will hopefully advance the programs more rapidly than one. We're busy placing things. You can see we built even with those strict criteria. We built 95.4 programs. I'll tell you about one of them today because that's all there's time to have time for. As you can see, we're a very busy shop. About to file INDs in 3 programs. And importantly, as I mentioned, preliminary data 3 programs by late next year. The programs are ethnically classical myopathy, Crigler-Najjar syndrome, which is a rare liver disease, Pompe disease, other neuromuscular disease, and CAPS-2 CPVT. CPVT stands for catecholaminergic polymorphic ventricular tachycardia. It took me about 2 weeks to learn how to say. I mentioned GMP manufacturing. This is a well-educated audience when it comes to this subject. Many are not, so we take the time to highlight just how challenging this is. And we have made the strategic decision to invest internally in GMP manufacturing. It's obviously a big decision for a preclinical stage biotech company, but we're really glad we did it. And we did it because we weren't satisfied with the external options that we were finding, and we came across an opportunity to do it ourselves in a pretty cost-efficient way. This approach.
because you were painting.
That's a dog. I'm sure he's 8 weeks of age, and that was had oh no, come back. Try again. Okay, first off, you're the same stuff. Ah, crap. Well, you guys, any help back there? Well, no? Nope. Hold on, fingers up. Let's get used to this when you put together your presentations. I told them earlier I would beat up the sweat on my forehead when this happened, but